Hello, my name's Hanannie. Hello, my name's Hanannie, and I'm a Hanannie. Oh, this has already started so poorly. So, the other day I was walking my dog, my beautiful blind baby, and this little kid came up to me and said, "Why does your voice sound so weird?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I knew what he meant. And so, fuck. I'll be honest, guys, I am incredibly stressed right now. Let's start again. Hello, my name is Hanannie, and I'm a Hanannie. Hello, my name is Hanannie, and I am a Hanannie. Welcome to the Hanannie Show with Hanannie. So, you may notice something a little bit different, team. You may notice a wee difference, and that's called caring. Fuck, I knew exactly what I was going to say before I started recording, but now I'm freaking the fuck out. I am a trans woman. Here's a face reveal I did in my Discord like a couple of weeks ago. Here's another picture of my face. Look at me. I'm so Hanannie. I'm just such a bloody Hanannie. So, the other day, I was walking my diggy dog, little blind baby. Here's a picture of blind baby too. Blind baby isn't trans. But I'm trans. And there was a little kid, and the little kid wanted to play with blind baby, and I was like, "Yeah, come on, blind baby, come here." And the little kid asked, why does your voice sound so weird? And it hit me. I gotta start trying. I did 6 months of voice training like a year ago, and I thought I sounded really bad, and I do sound bad. You know, I'm so afraid that I'll sound like an uwu anime girl, or like Michael Jackson, or like Michael Jackson being an uwu anime girl. Tee ooh. Sorry. I'm nervous. This video is just gonna be 20 minutes of an awkward trans girl trying to talk. I'm gonna do it. I gave up because I thought I sounded bad, and I do sound pretty bad. I'm gonna do the voice. The point of this video, you watching this, I'm very aloof right now. I'm very aloof in most videos, but right now I'm very aloof. But the point of this video is I am going to try and do this voice forever, because that little kid, little does he know, he changed my life. Like, sometimes in a pub there'll be a guy hitting on me and I just won't talk. I'll just smile because I'm afraid he'll get scared of my voice. And I've been so dysphoric about my voice for so many years. I started hormones 3 years ago now, and I look very female, but I sounded like your drunk uncle. So now I'm gonna sound like your drunk aunt. So I get a lot of messages from trans women saying that I'm an inspiration, which, first of all, if you find me inspiring, there's something fucked wrong with you. No offense. I've never done anything outwardly trans. I've hid behind my voice so that transphobes, you know, they're not rude to me. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm being proud. All the people that find me inspiring, this is for you. You've inspired me to be inspiring. Wait. We're in this together, and I'm inspired by you to be inspired to do the voice. It's slipping again. I'm so self-conscious. I did a video like 2 years ago, and that video, I showed my face, and it was like, I don't remember the exact title, but it was like, for every minute I trained agility, I jogged in real life, because I was a fat piece of shit. I'm less fat now, but I was very fat then. I made the mistake after that of Googling myself. Never Google yourself. I found a 4chan thread. All these transphobes trying to figure out if I was actually trans. And ironically, it was maybe the most confident I've ever felt. Transphobes were going, maybe that's a cis woman with just a very unfortunate voice. That other guy, he doesn't know how much he helped me. That random transphobe. And then they kept calling me, I won't say it because it's got a slur in it, but they would rhyme my name with the good old slur. And that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all. So if you don't know how hormones work, there's 3 things that hormones don't affect. Your bones, they don't affect your beard, and they don't affect your voice. Everything I've done trans related, I haven't had to put in any work. It just happens, and I'm just naturally beautiful. You know, maybe it's Maybelline. You guys will know this. I put in as little effort as possible all the time. But today that changes. Today, your Hanannie is gonna be a real Hanannie, and I'm gonna do the voice forever, unless you hate it, in which case I'm gonna get too shy, and then I'm never gonna do the voice again. And I'm getting deeper because I'm scared of you guys. So this is it. This is the video, guys. It's a woodcutting video with me, Hanannie. Is that bad? Am I gonna get cancelled on Reddit again? There's a reoccurring gag that I'm racist, and I'm worried that people won't know it's a gag. See, I know, you know what? This is another thing. So people keep thinking that the trans thing is a joke because I do everything so sardonically. People think that the trans thing is just a reoccurring gag that they don't understand. But this voice will hopefully not make me be bullied, but mean that people will stop asking if it's just a fucking bit. I'm being proud. I got one fist in the fucking air. Look at this Hanannie. I am an old Hanannie who's a Hanannie, and I am proud. My name is Hanannie. And I am a proud Hanannie. But the good news is, if you hate it now, it will get slightly better over time. But you know what? I like it, you know? The giggle works now. The giggle never worked before because everyone thought I had a penis. But I don't have a penis. I just checked. I definitely don't have a penis. But, so, if you're watching this, please don't be mean. The video I'm working on was a 12-hour stream where I would cut the entire 12-hour stream. And I thought, oh, this will be easy to edit. I'll just have to watch myself talk for 12 hours. It's not. You know how hard it is to hear me talk? Like, I hate my voice. You guys know I hate my voice. And now I'm gonna hate it more because I sound like an ooh Michael Jackson. Every time I get self-conscious, you can hear it get deeper. You can hear my self-consciousness come back. Now, I'll tell you what I'm really excited about though, is that if someone really pisses me off, I can do the man voice. Like, someone crashes me, I'll just go, "You fucking cunt." Well, now I feel like the man voice is forced. I don't even know what my real voice is anymore. Testing. My mic keeps cutting out. I think I've broken my mic. This is the most uncomfortable I've ever felt on camera, and I shouldn't feel that uncomfortable because I took a shit on camera once, and that made me did feel uncomfortable. I made Brian edit that video. If you got any tips or anything, keep them to yourself. I'm doing this my own way. I don't need to sound like a cis girl. Fuck the sissies. I'm a Hanannie. This is it, baby. Hanannie's taken war by storm. I'm the trans one. Now, whenever I'm going to a RuneScape thing, like if in next RuneScape, what am I called? RuneFest. I almost called it RuneLink. Next RuneLink tournament, I'm gonna be the trans one. Like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, I know Hanannie, that's the trans one. I gotta stop saying Hanannie. I'm sure someone's finding offense to that, and I apologize. But I was really self-conscious about this, so last night, I was hanging out in the voice chat, just doing the voice, talking to my friends in the Discord, join our Discord. There's very attractive people. I don't know what the point of this story was, but I'm just very anxious. Now, I'll tell you what was really sweet. If you want a wholesome community, you join my fucking community. So, I was so scared about doing my face reveal, this face, and the community knew that. So when I posted a picture of my face, everyone in the community started posting pictures of their face, and it made me just feel so loved, you know? Like, my community, I don't often get sappy, but now that I sound like a woman, I guess I have to get sappy. My community is the sweetest fucking community in the world, and I know this video is going to attract a lot of trans cunts. So if you're a transphobe watching this, suck my little clit, bitch. Get down on your hands and knees and give me a suckle, cunt. You know, part of the reason I didn't want to do the voice either was I didn't think my humor worked with like a passive sounding voice. You can't say cunt and sound like I sound right now. You know, it just doesn't work. I gotta sound like this, you know. I gotta say cunt like this. Whoa, it is super different. This is jarring now. This is how I've talked in every video for the past 2 years. Whoa. Oh, this doesn't even sound like me anymore. What the fuck? Who is this person? This isn't Hanannie. This is Hanannie. My arch nemesis Hanannie. You know what? I don't think it's that bad. Fuck you. I mean, I'm already defensive, but I don't think it's that bad. I think I sound good. Fuck you. I mean, I love you. I mean, what? So I used to be scared to go to the toilet because obviously I am. So I just wouldn't pee, or I'd only go in the disabled toilets. And I remember once I took a really big shit in the disabled toilets, and I was in there for like 20 minutes, and then I came out and there was 2 disabled people and their handlers just waiting, giving me a look. And because I look cis, like I passed very well, they were just like, what the fuck is this woman doing? I know they were just thinking like, this fucking prick, our disabled clients needed to take a shit and she was in there fucking Snapchatting or something. And I remember like before I was comfortable using the women's toilet, I would use the men's toilet and then I'd just get weird looks. Because in my head, I looked like a man, but obviously I did not look like a man. So I would just walk in there and like there would be this like 80-year-old dude looking at me, giving me a frown, and I'd just be like, hey, hello fellow man, do you also stand up to pee? Don't you just love masturbating and standing up to pee, fellow man? I'm just trying to relate to the RuneScape youths, you know. I'm just trying to relate to you guys with the man voice. You know something that's lovely? I often get a lot of like ex-transphobes in the community. So like a lot of people watch my videos, they find it funny, they fall in love because I'm just so fucking charming. I'm just so fucking sexy, guys. But a lot of people... I apologize, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm also just listening back to the audio and I sound like shit, so... But I think the mic just got louder for some reason. I have no idea what's going on, so I apologize if anything sounds weird. The microphone's fucked. But I'm gonna keep telling trans stories because I think that's fun. I mean, the point of this video is I'm trying, you know? I'm doing what I don't often do, and I'm trying. I think the upwards inflection is the thing. You gotta end every sentence like you're asking a question. Hello, my name is Hanannie. Is this the woman voice now? I sound so dumb. I sound like Mickey Mouse trying to do a Michael Jackson impersonation. I lost it again. But my biggest fear is that I'm going to be an uwu anime girl. And I don't want to be an uwu anime girl. I don't think uwuing suits me. Imagine me uwuing. I'm just cutting a tree uwu. Uwu, look at my third Ajax. Now, if I start out uwuing, I'm giving up on the voice. I'm going to go, uwu, look at my third Ajax. We're gonna do this is welcome to Trans Hour, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You and I were doing trans stuff together. We're gonna just sit in our room a lot and not go out because we're agoraphobic. That's the trans way, baby. So back when tucking was a thing, so I had the surgery like a year ago. There you go. Now you can all stop asking. But so a year ago, I did the big snip. The doctor came in with those oversized scissors and he just went snip. And now I feel comfortable about myself. Before that, I went to Japan and I had me all duct taped up. I used to just use duct tape and it was horrible. But I was in the women's bathroom because I looked like a woman. I just hadn't done the surgery. I forgot that I was all duct taped up. So it was sort of pointing backwards. And I was just sitting there and then I started peeing and it just sprayed on the back wall. It was awful. I was really drunk, so I didn't realize. And then so I found out and I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do now? I just peed all up the wall. Like, what would the person who's coming in after me think? Like that I tried to pee with a fucking handstand? Like it almost got to the fucking roof. And so I just got like toilet paper and I started rubbing the wall. That's the life of being an uwu nanny. I'll tell you something that's really conflicting about being trans. At the start of my transition, like misogyny was a double-edged sword, because if someone was being misogyny, if someone was being a misogo, and the misogo would be like, they would insult me for being a woman, but they would validate my gender because I'm a woman. Like, I remember my neighbor was like, I tried to parallel park and I fucked it up a lot because it's hard to parallel park, fuck you. I'm so defensive. I tried to parallel park a lot and I kept fucking it up and they were just watching me and they were like, God, you drive like a woman. And then they just had a beat and they were like, oh, but that's probably a compliment. I'm like, that's still not a compliment. That's still very misogo. You're still a big misogo. I'll tell you something else I love. So I've got this wonderful dress and I wear it a lot and it's my sexy dress. And I do it when I'm feeling bad about myself. And I'm like, oh, I want men to stare at my butt to feel validated. Whenever I wear that dress, I never have to open doors. Like if I wear that dress, every man will open a door for me. As soon as they see my butt, they just turn into like a medieval knight. Like, I'll wear that dress and drop something, and then 40 guys will appear out of the bushes and pick it up for me. Oh, it feels good being open, guys. Don't you just love being open, even though my voice sounds like shit? God, I'm gonna sound like I diddle kids. I'm a smooth criminal, but You've been struck by a smooth tranny. Well, at least you know I haven't lost my sense of humor now that I sound like a fucking cartoon character. So you know how I said that your bones don't change? Well, now I've got giant fucking hands and it looks like I'm wearing Mickey Mouse gloves all the time. So I look like a cartoon character. I'm just so goofy, which I think suits me because I am a very goofy person. You know, I'm just such a big fucking goofball. My friends, they come up and they go, you're such a goofball. This voice doesn't really work. One of my favorite jokes is putting on the silly voice, but the silly voice doesn't work with my new silly voice. Not silly voice, real voice. Alright friends, if you'd allow me to be frank for a moment, if my microphone doesn't cut out again. I'm uncomfortable. I'm always uncomfortable. The reason I play RuneScape, it's because I like it. I mean, I'm addicted, but... The reason I play RuneScape is Stockholm Syndrome. The reason I play RuneScape is because when I was at my lowest, pre-transition, not a hope in the world, I thought I would be a man forever, there was one thing in the world that was still there for me, and it was this dumb childhood point-and-click adventure game. I fell in love with RuneScape. It was just this thing that I could do alone, and I could be the gender I was and be treated like the gender I was, even if that was misogos being misogo. It was an escape, and it was free, and all I did was chop wood. This game means so much to me in my transition. When I was like 9 back in 2007 and I was playing RuneScape again for the first time and I discovered the makeover mage and I could change my gender with magic. Like even when I was 9 I knew I was trans. Well, I was in the middle of fucking opening up a microphone. I was bonding with the viewer and you fucking cut out your little shit microphone. But I made a great joke. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but it was very funny. Sorry. God, I keep listening back to see if the microphone works. It doesn't. Spoiler alert. I hate this. I really hate this voice. It doesn't sound like a real voice, you know? This is a very honest video. More honest than I'm used to. I'm finally not being sarcastic. I'm being genuine. Do you guys like it? I don't like it. I just don't want to sound like a man doing a high-pitched voice, and I fear I do. I definitely do. It's a work in progress, you know. This voice, this isn't the final product. This is the starting point, and from here we'll become amazing. This is the video where I'm saying I'm gonna make you guys proud. All the people that keep saying I'm an inspiration, this is for you. I'm gonna be inspiring, and I'm gonna do something that's hard and miserable and stressful, and I'm scared as fuck, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And I'm gonna do it well. I'm mad at my microphone. But sorry this video got so sappy. I promise the next one will be more dick jokey. Now that I sound how I look, I'm not gonna make less cum jokes, but I have no idea what's being recorded or not because the microphone keeps cutting out. This one's for you guys. For me, maybe. I don't know what the point was anymore. My microphone's transphobic. I guess that's it. Next video will be more normal. It'll probably be the 10-hour stream, but I don't want to edit that. It's so many hours.